Himanta Biswa Sarma, Samrat Chaudhary, Suvendu Adhikari all have one thing in common, and it is not just that they are chief ministers of BJP ruled states. All three were appointed chief ministers by the BJP, even though they were earlier part of opposition parties, including the Congress and the RJD. But they are not the only ones. Many chief ministers previously appointed by the BJP had joined from the opposition and were not always aligned with the BJP ideologically. More recently, following the victory in the West Bengal Assembly election, Suvendu Adhikari took the oath as the chief minister. Within the BJP, leaders who have joined from other parties are consistently being elevated to the post of chief minister. The list includes names ranging from Suvendu Adhikari to Himanta Biswa Sarma and many more. Experts point out that the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah, the party seems to continuously award high-ranking positions to prominent leaders joining from other political outfits, even if doing so means overlooking veterans and ideologically committed party workers who have served the organization for years. In April itself, the BJP appointed Samrat Chaudhary as the Chief Minister of Bihar. Samrat Chaudhary had joined the BJP in 2017, and prior to that he had served stints in both the RJD as well as the JDU. Similarly, in Assam, Himanta Biswa Sarma, who switched from the Congress to the BJP in 2015, took oath as Chief Minister for a second term on May 12. In both Tripura and Arunachal Pradesh also, the BJP governments are currently led by former Congress leaders. And Biren Singh, the former Chief Minister of Manipur, had also switched from the Congress to the BJP. In Tripura, Manik Saha had joined the BJP in 2016, rising rapidly through the ranks. He went on to become the state president in 2020, and within just 2 years, he ascended to the position of the Chief Minister. Biplab Dev, who spearheaded the BJP's aggressive campaign to oust the 25-year-old leftist government in Tripura, had then become the party's first Chief Minister in the state. Currently, he serves as the Lok Sabha MP representing Tripura West and was also given the responsibility of overseeing elections in West Bengal. The situation in Arunachal Pradesh is even more interesting. The incumbent Chief Minister Pema Khandu was serving as the Congress Chief Minister as recently as 2016, and then he subsequently defected with Congress MLAs to join the People's Party of Arunachal, PPA, which was an NDA ally. A few months later, he engineered a split within that party and eventually merged with the BJP along with the MLAs. BJP insiders as well as experts point out that this trend indicates that both Modi and Shah are actually prioritizing electoral viability and regional influence over organizational loyalty. In fact, prior to leaders joining the BJP, the party consistently used to level allegations against them. However, many have noticed a softening stance once those leaders have switched to the BJP. Consequently, the opposition has also frequently accused the BJP of acting as a quote-unquote washing machine. The opposition alleges that any leader becomes instantly absolved of all wrongdoing once they join the BJP, regardless of the severity or the number of allegations they faced while they were in the previous party. However, a section within the BJP also points out that these leaders who have been rewarded by the party were actually rewarded for their loyalty and commitment to the party after joining it. They received this position, they point out, only after proving their worth, especially in states where the party previously lacked a presence. The recent remark by Dattatreya Hosable, the General Secretary of the RSS, the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, also gives credence to this thought. In a recent interview, Hosable expressed strong support for leaders who joined the BJP from other parties to become chief ministers, specifically highlighting Suvendu Adhikari and Himanta Biswa Sarma. He in fact said that RSS is proud of its son Suvendu Adhikari and he doesn't need to sign a membership form to be part of the family, just like a daughter-in-law joining a household. Referring to his recent statement, many within the BJP say it shows how the Sangh also views the spate of leaders joining the BJP from other parties and becoming chief ministers. Hosable was specifically asked about leaders like Adhikari, Himanta Biswa Sarma, and many were also talking about Samrat Chaudhary, how they were rewarded as chief ministers despite having joined the BJP from other parties. Well, ideologically, how it will pan out, is it a decision that has been taken by the party which should be seen from the prism of pragmatism? Well, this is something that time will tell. This is Neelam Pandey reporting for The Print.